Hello, hope you're doing well. I'm feeling great myself. I'm wrapping up my time here in Mexico City. About to head over to Tulum, split a nice Airbnb with some friends for a few weeks. And before that, I just wanted to make this video about how you can get people ready to buy before sales calls so you can easily close 7.5K paid in full deals within just a 24-hour sales process. And this is for you if you're an SMMA owner, if you're a coach or a growth operator. The information in this video is going to be really useful. So just some context here. I recently signed a client for 7.5K up front, and to be quite honest, it was really easy and effortless. There was really no resistance in the process at all. We kind of hopped on the call, made sure our intentions were aligned and we had the same goals, and then I just closed the deal. And there was no objections, no questions, nothing like that. And the reason for this, the reason why this was so smooth is because I have a really strong education and nurturing process before someone actually shows up to a call with me. So in this video, what I'm going to be sharing is the biggest mistakes that people make when they're trying to do appointment setting, and then also the outreach and nurturing process that I use to make closing this deal buttery smooth. So here's some proof here. Got a Stripe screenshot. It says 7,250. It was 7,500 because she put deposit and then finished the payment a couple days later. Here's where I'm staying in Tulum. But just want to show some more proof here. First that. So you got the payout, and here's when it was a few days ago. And now I'm just going to kind of dive into what people do wrong and the better way of doing it. So the biggest mistake that I see people make in the appointment setting process is just trying to book the call too early, going in for the kill too early. If you just meet a girl, you're probably not going to ask her to come right up to your room with you, right? So the same thing applies here in appointment setting where, you don't want to be trying to get on a call with someone as quickly as possible. And I see a lot of people doing this. They understand that appointments get them closer to making sales. So they think about this way too simply, and they just say, I need to get the maximum amount of appointments possible, which makes them just try to get anyone on a call instantly. So here's an example of someone kind of going right in for the kill, just trying to get the call booked as quickly as possible. In the first message, they're offering a call, right? Now, this person's account was private, so I don't know who they are. I haven't seen any of their content. I don't know what they do or anything like that, right? And we also haven't even talked about my problems, a potential solution, or anything. There's really zero nurturing done in this process at all. And if I were to hop on this call, I would have no reason to buy from them because I don't know who they are, I don't know what they do, I don't know their results or anything like that. And trying to get that whole conversion process on just a sales call is really hard, even if you're good at sales. A lot needs to be done before the call. So now I'm going to share the right way to do things so people show up to the calls basically ready to get started from this diagram here from a high level. And then what I'm going to do is transition into a specific case study of how I was able to close this 7,500 deal. So the exact outreach process and everything that I sent her, so you guys can just copy it yourself. The key here is before we ever book an appointment with someone, there's a lot of things we need to do, right? First of all, we obviously need to qualify them to make sure that they have a problem that we can solve or trying to get to a goal that we can help them get to, right? But the most important part really is the education, indoctrination, and the establishment of expertise. So what this means is before you ask for a call with someone, they should kind of understand your process. They should see it as something that can get them to their goals. And they should also see you as an expert. If you haven't done these things before your sales call, it's going to be a lot harder to close. They're going to show up to it a lot colder. They're going to have a lot more resistance, objections, and stuff like that. But if you cover this early, then it's going to be a lot smoother. Something else is after they book an appointment, that's not the end of the game here. You have to keep educating them, keep indoctrinating them, and keep showing them that you're an expert before they get on the call, right? So just as a kind of thought experiment, think about if someone just asks you for a call, you book the appointment, and then you get on a call with them. There's a lot of work that needs to be done on that call to get someone to buy, right? But if someone's already been through this whole process, they've been qualified, they've been educated, they learned about the process, they see you as an expert, they've gotten case studies, they've watched videos from you and all of this, by the time you hop on the sales call, it's going to be so much smoother. So now what I'm going to do is share everything that I sent this prospect before the call that made it so easy, right? So the first thing that I did was diagnose her problem. And this was basically just from asking the right questions. So she shared with me that she has a lot of good case studies. She's really good at what she does. And she's made sales before, but the only problem is that there's just not enough people for her to sell to, and she doesn't know where to find new leads. She also mentioned that she was interested in cold DMs. So what I did was I shared an insight I have from my own business and from working with clients about some of the problems with cold DMs. You get restricted, you can't really scale it that well, etc. And even in these first 2 steps, I'm providing a lot of value here. I'm demonstrating my expertise and I'm helping her. I'm giving her valuable information. After that, I shared a new insight, which are ads, and I kind of talked to her about how that works. Here, we've diagnosed a problem, we've explored a potential solution, and I gave her a better solution. So I've already demonstrated a lot of value, a lot of expertise at this point. Also, before booking a call, I qualified her, made sure she had money to spend on ads because I don't want to hop on a call with broke people who this won't work for. And then I went ahead and booked the call. Now, after I booked the call, this is not the end of the game here. There's a lot to do before they actually show up to the call. So what I did was I shared 2 VSLs with her, made sure she watched them. I shared a client case study video breaking down exactly how I got one of my clients' results. And I shared a document breaking down every single part of my offer. And, think about it. All of this happened before the call. So, she sees me as an expert. She sees that I have results. She sees that I know what I'm talking about in the VSLs because they're actually really valuable. It can help her out. And she even saw a whole breakdown of my offer, right? So by the time she hops on the call, it's really smooth sailing. She knows what she's in for. She's interested in the process. She said she had money to spend. It really doesn't get better than this, right? And this sales call was so easy. It was just such a good fit, right? And that's because I have a really strong nurturing process. And if I would have tried to get her on a call as quickly as possible and just done the sales call, I would have had to do everything here in just a short Zoom call. You're telling me that you think that you can talk to someone on a Zoom call and do a better job at nurturing and indoctrinating and changing your clients' beliefs and making them want to buy from you than 3 masterfully crafted videos, a long conversation, a document that you spent a lot of time on breaking down your offer? Because I don't think that's possible. I really don't think anything can replace people watching your content that's been masterfully crafted to ascend them down the conversion process. So yeah, it's basically it for this video. If you're a growth operator, a coach, or an SMMA or anything like that, please implement this process. I guarantee you it will make your sales process so much smoother. People will hop onto the calls with a much better idea of what you do, and then deals will just close so much easier. Please don't be one of these people just trying to get on a call with someone as soon as possible, not educating them, not qualifying them or anything like that. You're going to waste a lot of time on calls with unqualified leads. And also, when a qualified lead gets on the call, it's going to be a lot harder to convert them than if they went through all of this before. So yeah, hope that helped. And once again, please implement this yourself. It works really good. And if you have any questions about this, what content to make or anything like that, or if you're trying to scale your business and you're looking for some insights, you can go ahead and DM me on Instagram, or you can go down and book a call below. So yeah, that's basically it. Hope you have a great day, and cheers.